your host Todd Souza, and I'm on location at Sacramento Raceway. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you about the entry fee, the staging area, do a few interviews with some local racers, and then I'm going to take you out on the track. Now,
what time is it? It's time to ride! You can go to jail, you can get fined, or you can come here for 20 bucks on a Wednesday night. For $20, you can do it legally. So come on out.
The drag strip was originally built in 1964 by Bustin Smith. Asphalt was placed, the timing tower built, and 2 sets of grandstands holding 50 spectators. 3 years later, Western Oil Development purchased the 198-acre property and named the facility Sacramento Raceway. They added the starting line poles, the wind light only, and an entry gate ticket booth too. In late 1968, the track was leased out to Dave Smith. Drag races were held every Wednesday night and Saturday night as well. Then, by 1971, he took the opportunity to purchase it, and several improvements were made, such as the grandstand seating was increased to 10,000 spectators, full facility restrooms, food and souvenir concessions, plus shade trees. Safety fencing was added, additional lighting, drag strip repaving, a homestead, as well as a maintenance yard, plus many more upgrades. Pay for your ticket at the entry gate booth, $20 to race and only $10 for one additional crew person. Thank you. Thank you. Motorcycle racers must have an approved full-face helmet, leather jacket, leather boots, or shoes that cover top of ankle, and leather gloves. Motorcycle racers running 120 miles per hour or faster must have full all leathers or SFI Spec 40 suit. All vehicles must pass a basic NHRA technical/safety inspection prior to running. Raceway's popular program gives people a safe, legal, controlled environment in which to drag race their motorcycle, away from city streets. Anyone with a driver's license can compete, providing their motorcycle passes a simple technical inspection. You must have mufflers not to exceed 114.5 decibels. Almost any type of street legal motorcycle is eligible to run on the drag strip.
My name is Allie Crump. I'm race director here at Sacramento Raceway, part of the Smith family that's owned and operated this track since 1970. Again, my grandfather Dave Smith purchased it in 1969, and we actually ran our first Wednesday night street legal drags where we have regular cars, import cars, and motorcycles. That was the first year, 1970, and we've ran Wednesday night street legal drags ever since. We are an NHRA track, so we do basic tech inspection, keep all the racers and riders safe, secure. We have safety crew on site at all events. We operate Wednesdays, Fridays, the weekends through the summers. We usually shut down in the wintertime for a couple months, but we're in California and that weather makes for a long race season. We have lots of stuff going on, full snack bar, weekend events. We always have food trucks, bathrooms, full facilities, grandstands, bleachers, asphalt, standing room only if you like the heat out here in Sacramento.
Let's go check out the staging area. Wait for your class turn in the staging lanes. Practice timed runs start at 4 o'clock and end at 6:30 to 7. There will be 2 to 3 runs before the first round of eliminations. Drag racing staff can help you with staging your motorcycle at the starting line. Eliminations start at 6:30 to 7 p.m. You are as young as you feel. The motorcycle doesn't know your age, nor does it care. Let's go find a few racers and do an interview.
My name is Joe McCoy, 59 years old. Today I'm racing 3 of my bikes. I'm racing a 07 Street Glide, 15 Road Glide, and a 06 Road Glide.
How long have you been coming to Sacramento Raceway?
I've been coming to Sacramento Raceway about 12 years.
What's the best thing you like about Sacramento Raceway?
I like everything about Sacramento Raceway.
Who's your favorite racer, Joe?
Me. What time is it? It's time to ride.
Hi, my name's Alan Plowman. I'm 56 years old. I've been riding motorcycles since I was about 10 years old, so I've been riding about 46 years. My current ride's a 2007 Hayabusa. It's set up to either ride on the street or to come out and drag race. I run 9-second quarter-mile times with a completely stock engine, and it's also my daily driver. My favorite thing about the track, number one, I love driving fast. So I have the opportunity to legally come out here, and for a quarter mile, I can go just as fast as I possibly can with no worries of getting in trouble. It's also a safe environment. They have fire crew and an ambulance here. I have wrecked at the finish line before. I've gone down on my previous bike at about 130 mile an hour. And it's nice when you're doing that to know that the support's already here and there's already somebody to help you and take care of you as needed. The thing that I dislike about the track is the county's trying to shut it down. We have this awesome environment and amazing people, and everybody out here is like family. Everybody's willing to help each other and be nice to each other, but the county wants to turn it into housing and shut it down. So it's been an ongoing fight for years now of trying to keep it open and maintain the racetrack. And that's really the only negative part that I know about the track, is that someday it may not be here. The more participation we get out here, the more people we have, the more likely it'll stay open.
Now, who's your favorite racer?
Oh, other than myself, I assume. 2 of my best friends race out here all the time. One of them's Ron Meyer, and he races a Top Fuel Kawasaki, and the other one's Don Caesar, and he's been the points champion out here for years. What time is it? It's time to ride!
Today's video has been brought to you by California Property Investment Group, your one-stop shop in real estate.
Not even close to the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And then so good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, still can kick them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance, oh.
Carlos, 35 years old.
How long have you been riding?
About 13 years.
Do you have a bike that you ride now?
Oh yes, the ZX10R.
How long have you been coming to Sacramento Raceway?
About 6 years now.
What's the best thing you like about Sacramento Raceway?
The drag strip. I love it. I don't know. I'm here every weekend, during the week, Wednesday nights, of course. There's nothing I don't like.
Who's your favorite racer?
Me.
We get a lot of that out here.
Yeah.
My name is Jeff White. I'm 28 years old, and I currently ride a 2021 Harley Lowrider S. I've been riding motorcycles for a little over a year now. Started off on a Ninja 250, then I upgraded to the bigger bike. I've been coming out here to Sac Raceway for a little over 20 years now. Used to come out here all the time on Wednesday, watch all the street bikes drag race down the strip, and I thought, you know what, it'd be cool to try that. So I took my little Ninja 250 out on the track one day, and ever since then, almost every Wednesday I'm out here, and now I'm upgraded to a bigger bike, and because of that, I won last week! If I had to choose a favorite racer, it has to be Rossi.
I dialed in 13.5, I got 13.58.
Oh shit.
And I won last week! What time is it? It's time to ride!
go check out the track. In Stockton throughout the 1980s and throughout the 1990s, every Friday and Saturday night, a huge group of riders would hang out on Pacific Avenue. Around 11 or so, we would make our way out to the country roads to drag race. Riders and spectators would gather under a single streetlight at the finish line. Two racers would mark off the rough quarter mile on their street bike using their analog odometer. Another biker at the finish line would signal the start of the race by flashing his headlight. The spectators would see who won as the racers crossed in front of them. They would all cheer with excitement. It wasn't safe at all. I remember racers being hit by the next round of bikers coming through too early, clipping off a bike's front and rear end. Sometimes body parts were removed too. In 1994, I remember coming out to Sacramento Raceway to see what a real drag strip was like. I met new racers that offered advice, an actual starting tree, and a marked off finish line. In the opening intro of this video, you can see the picture of me and my friend James King at the starting line in 1994. Now, what time is it? The objective to bracket racing is to dial in a time it will take you to make it past the finish line without going under it. The rider that comes closest to their dial-in time wins. After each run, you'll receive a time slip with your lap's time and speed on the quarter mile. Remember, it's all about being consistent and getting good reaction times on the tree. The track is so grippy, it's so tacky, everything just hooks up, the bike wants to stand up, and I was just banging the gears as fast as I could. Everything just kind of like went out the window. It's like I was just doing it for the first time again. So I'm looking forward to the next round to get used to the bike.
What's the solenoid thing for? What is this?
That's I guess that's part of the quick shifter.
Oh, you put a little pressure on it. You're not pushing a button.
I don't have to. No, I just bang gears. Okay, just shift.
When I did a wheelie, I stood it up and back off the floor a little bit.
Are you shitting me? This thing wheelies?
Yeah, if I don't lean all the way forward, if I'm not chewing on the windshield. I don't know, I was full throttle banging the gears. So was I was just...
I got 13.7, dialing 13.5. So I still technically won.
Good, yeah.
But my reaction...
You don't have a starting license either yet.
No, I don't. I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun, man. I hope you found this video very informative, and if you did, click that like button. Also, click the subscribe button for the next video. Now.
What time is it? It's time to ride. I'm waiting to do it.
Once again, I'd like to take this time to thank each and every one of you who participated. Without you, this video wouldn't have been such a success. Thank you.
Bracketed at 11 even, and I got 11.0. Woo! Can't get any better than that.
Yeah, I saw those guys doing it, and I was sitting on my bike. I was like, man, I could do better than.